My name is Shankar Vanavrayar, and here I have two representative positions. One is I'm the national chairman of Young Indians, which is an organization part of the Confederation of Indian Industry, which is the largest industry body in India. And Young Indians is an organization for young entrepreneurs, businessmen, professionals, and just young people of India. So the organization has presence in 25 chapters in India, has 1,400 members, has 5,000 students as members, and interestingly, the only organization also to have more than 8,000 farmers as members, young farmers. So that is one side of it. So our purpose is to be the voice of young Indians, to represent young India. And in my business side, I come from a family business background, a fourth generation entrepreneur. We are into manufacturing, sugar, auto components, dairy, and a few other things. And we are also into education. Education as a social venture, social entrepreneurship. So we run colleges and schools. We have more than 20,000 students. I think two things. One is you can create a motivation, you can mentor people, you can inspire people, create an ecosystem. Tell them more about it, tell the option, various things. So if a person has an interest, you can do artificially a few things. But in an Indian context, in some ways, it's also important, necessary, and sometimes there is no other option because there are so many million people, 540 million young people. So everybody can't be just wanting to be doctors and lawyers and professionals. So entrepreneurship is a way, and sometimes the best way and the only way for an Indian sort of context. So the motivation, I think, comes from created means, which you can do an ecosystem, but also in an Indian context, it's needed and necessary. If I have to say it short, motivation comes from the need, the desperation to do something different, to be an entrepreneur, or you create an ecosystem to provide it. G20S is a fantastic opportunity for me as a person and a delegation for India, because I think we are coming into context with developed economies, with emerging economies, economies with problems. So it's going to be a learning, because I think the world is today one place, one business place. So I think we have to collaborate, we have to learn and find new answers. That's what it is. I think the leaders of the world have to understand that young people, their expectation is very different. The world is going to be a very different place tomorrow. They have to understand and facilitate. What government has to do is to just make things easy for people to feel a lot more free, a lot more confident, and create an architecture where people can really do great things. I think that's the most important thing. Government has to be a facilitator and not governor, if I can say that.